There's really only one main goal in real estate marketing, and that is to get the buyer to fall in love with your home. And really, it's not even to sell your house. It's not a property that you're selling, but a dream, a future dream that that buyer is envisioning, right? Online marketing isn't really about selling a product or selling your house. It's really about selling that dream. For me and my team, we could be the greatest real estate agents ever. But if no one knows us, then we will actually soon be out of the business. Our business is then to get people to know us. Selling your home is actually a lot like running a small business. If no one knows about your property, then you're not going to accomplish your goal in selling it. With 51% of buyers finding their home first online and 92% of buyers utilizing the internet to get more information on your home, it is important to nail down your online marketing strategy. To answer the question how, I want to go ahead and look at one of the properties that we recently flipped. We sold the property in half the time than all of our competitors, and we did it by showing the house 3.5 times more than anybody else. And we did that in only 4 days. Pricing is still the number one thing that buyers look at when deciding to purchase a house. And actually, you may even miss out on that buyer just pricing out of the market. And I'd like to go more in depth into pricing, but we already did that in another video that you can click in a link in the description. But I do want to go ahead and show you kind of what I'm talking about. So the most traffic is actually through Zillow. And if we just pull up Zillow and we're looking at properties in Tawnytown, what I will do most often is first start with pricing. The number one thing I have here is really a slider scale to tell me where I can actually price it. And it does it only in $10,000 increments. If I am a property that's worth $495,000 and I just price at $505,000, most often the buyers who are looking aren't even gonna see it, right? It actually may be better to just list it straight at $500,000 so that those people who see your home, who are looking from $400,000 to $500,000 would see your home, and those people that are looking from $500,000 to $600,000, those people would actually see your home as well. Now, photography is actually very interesting because other than price, photography is actually the second tool that a buyer uses to paint that big picture and future dream of them in their new home, right? And so you really want to focus on two main things. You want to focus on quality and quantity. On quality, sure, you can go and take some good photos with your iPhone, and sure, that's cheap and it works. Yet you really on photography want to make it as clear and vivid as possible, because like a dream, you don't want it to be blurry and hazy. Likewise, with quantity of photos, you can either do too many photos or too little photos, right? The more limited the photos, the less you're able to paint that picture. Too many photos of the exact same thing will actually make them bored as they're flipping through. We truly think photos are worth their weight in gold. So make that dream a reality for your buyer by getting real professional photos. Now, video actually plays a different role than photos do. With video, you can actually paint some kind of emotion. For example, you could do peace and tranquility in the primary bedroom or energy and excitement in the backyard. And 38% of the time, buyers are actually going to video to grab more information to actually paint the picture of them in their future home. Now, I would say that number is actually very low. And partly that's just because we don't use much video when selling real estate. And social media platforms right now are actually trying to incorporate more and more video because they see that that's what attracts and retains the consumer's attention. And you want to do the same thing and set yourself apart by providing that video. Now, In Northwest Arkansas, we actually have still 32 people from out of state move in-state every single day. And those buyers out of state have more money typically. What's interesting is oftentimes they have to put offers on properties that they don't actually get to see in person. Now the seller who actually goes and paints that picture more vivid and clear is gonna actually sell their property for more money just because they're attracting all the buyers at a higher level. Now that we've painted this beautiful picture of this dream home, it's our job to actually get it out there to all the world. Now your home isn't gonna be the right fit for every single buyer, yet your job is actually to get it out there to everyone that it is a right fit for. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this part is the hardest part when doing it yourself. Now, the easiest way is to list it on the MLS, which is the multiple listing service, and that is owned by the National Association of Realtors. That website actually pushes all that content out to all of the other websites. Any website that a buyer is actually looking at real estate, it most often is syndicated from the MLS. Now you can post it on the MLS by just contacting us and booking an appointment. We'll tell you about our services. However, the other way you can do it on your own is by going through Zillow. Zillow owns 30% of all the real estate traffic that is online, and you can post it there. But I'm also gonna be honest, it has actually made it even harder to get your house visible online by yourself. Let me give you an example and show you. If I go to Zillow right now, we're looking at homes in Tawnytown. And if I'm looking at all of these homes are actually listed by agents. And if I want to look at a house that is listed for sale by owner, I have to go back up to the filters tab and scroll down until I see listing type, and it's no longer by agent, but by owner and other. And then I can see the results of all the properties that are listed not by an agent. If you want to actually learn how to post your listing on Zillow, what we can do is have a link for you in the description, kind of a how-to way to post that property on Zillow. Or obviously the other way is you can call us and book the services with us to put it on the MLS. Thanks for watching, and I hope this has been helpful for you. If you need any help any step of the way, you can reach out to my team. And if you want to buy any of our media services, I'll have a link below to get photo and video of your home as well. Thanks so much.